Pope Leo X took Michelangelo off the facade project for San Lorenzo and put him to work here in the new sacristy in the year 1519. Michelangelo was 44 years old when he was given the contract to design a funerary space for the Pope's brother, the Duke of Nemours, Giuliano de' Medici, and for the Pope's nephew, whose name was Lorenzo as well, who was the Duke of Urbino. Now, technically, this is Michelangelo's first realized architectural project, right? He's dabbled in architectural design with that wooden model for San Lorenzo, but he actually hasn't built anything yet. And the 16th century biographer Giorgio Vasari has some very strong words in his description of Michelangelo's new sacristy. He says that here Michelangelo freed architects from the bonds of the rules of classical architecture. That what he had done in his design for the new sacristy was revolutionary and visionary. But then Vasari warns young architects not to try this kind of architecture at home, right? He's Michelangelo, he knows what he's doing. But anyone else would get lost in the complexity of such a space. And so what we're going to do is to try to figure out just exactly what the hell Vasari is talking about. What is it that's so radical about this space called the new sacristy? Now consider that although we call it a sacristy, which, if you remember from my past lecture on the Medici, the art of power, was essentially the priest's locker room, right? It was the room used for the priest to prepare for Mass. This space was never used as such. The new sacristy by Michelangelo was exclusively a funerary chamber for the men Giuliano and Lorenzo. So the question is, why do you call it a sacristy? Well, the answer is because it is in an analogous position to Brunelleschi's old sacristy. In other words, Brunelleschi's old sacristy is located on the southern side of the transept arm. Michelangelo's new sacristy is located instead on the northern end. And they share identical floor or ground plans as well.